Hello class, this is a video about converting mixed numbers to decimals. And what I want you to notice on this first screen is that we have a mixed number here. And if you remember from previous lessons, a mixed number is a whole number with a fraction attached to it. So 2 3/4 is our mixed number, but we can see here on this screen that it says 2 3/4 is equal to 2.75. So when we convert, we change things. So we're changing mixed numbers to decimals. So again, this is our mixed number is this. Okay. And our decimal is this. So we're converting mixed numbers to decimals. So to do that, erase these lines. Okay, let's look at what is similar between them because it says it's equal. So this is equal to this. So let's look what's in common. So what looks to be in common in both answers, I hope you see, is the 2. So both answers have a 2. So what's different? What's different is here we have a fraction attached to it. It says 2 3/4. Over here, 2.75. So really what's different between them is fraction and the decimal. So in other words, all we have to do is change the fractions into decimals and we'll easily be able to convert mixed numbers to decimals. We're going to keep the whole numbers. They're not going to change. You can see the 2 and the 2 that stayed the same. What we're changing is the fraction into decimals. And how do we change fractions into decimals? Remember stuff we talked about in class. Changing fractions into decimals is really super easy because all we have to do is take the numerator, the top of the fraction, and divide it by the bottom of the fraction, which we call the denominator. So 3 divided by 4. So if you have a calculator or if you're just that good at dividing, take 3 and divide it by 4. And you see that 3 divided by 4 gives you 0.75. So 3 divided by 4 gives you 0.75. So if I kind of scroll this over here, okay, so the 0 with a 2 is just a 2. So combine a 0 and a 2, you get a 2. So that's why we said we just keep the whole number because our number in front of our decimal point is going to be a 0, and then we just attach the decimal 0.75. So 2.75. So 2 3/4 equals 2.75. What we want to look at, we're going to look at a couple here right now, and then we're going to do some of these together, is taking all of these mixed numbers and converting them to decimals. So 4 7/10. So as we already said from the previous page up here, we're going to keep our whole number. Our whole number we're going to keep. So here we kept the 2. It was 2 3/4 equaled 2.75. So we kept the whole number of 2. Here we're going to keep our whole number. So we're going to keep our whole number of 4. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to have 4. And then remember, the fraction is going to become our decimal. So 7 divided by 10. Take the numerator, divide it by the denominator. So 7 divided by 10 is 0.7. Okay, so we just ignore the 0 because that lines up with the 4. And we're going to just put the decimal part, the 0.7. So our answer, 4.7. So 4 7/10 becomes 4.7. Scroll down here. 3 8/32, or 3 8/32 becomes what? Again, we're going to keep our whole number. So we're going to keep that 3. And then we're going to take the fraction and convert it to a decimal with division. Numerator divided by denominator. 8 divided by 32. So if we take 8 and we divide it by 32, what do we get? 8 divided by 32 gives us 0.25. So we just take the decimal part and we put it down here, 0.25. Okay, so pretty simple, right? If we kept flying on through this, we'd be okay. All right, so let's see. Let's try to find one, though, that maybe doesn't work out to be so perfect. Okay, let me see here. Let me see which one I want to try. I want to try this one. 8 and 8/24. Okay, again, we're going to keep our whole number. Our whole number is going to be 8. Right, and now take 8 and divide it by 24. So if I have my calculator and I take 8 divided by 24, it gives me 0.3333, and on and on and on and on and on. The 3 repeats and never stops. It never stops. Okay, so we're just going to take the decimal point, but I don't want to write 3. So I'm just going to either say 8.33, or I'll just say that the 3 repeats, so I'll call it 8.3, and I'll put a line over the 3 to show that the 3 repeats forever. Okay, so some of them are like that. That doesn't work out perfectly like the other ones did. Okay, so I hope that this video was helpful. As I said, we're going to go through the PDF document together, and we're going to solve these together with discussion, and we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll go well.